Welcome to Music Discovery Monday! You guys are here, and I wish my video wasn't lagging so much. Let me see something first. We're still here with Music Discovery Monday, but let's see if this... Oh, that's better. We'll just go with this screen of Mariam. As y'all can see, there's a handsome fellow in the back by the name of who? What? I was like, what's he doing?
Wow.
Yo, he wild.
I'm like, what's he talking about?
Bruh, you wild.
My name is Wazeer.
Oh, he's wild. Yes, this is the super uber talented Wazeer. He is a phenomenal lyricist, creator. Like, if you haven't checked out any of this young man's videos that will keep you thoroughly entertained, then you are missing out. And that's why I'm bringing you this video, so then you won't be missing out. And you're welcome. So, Wazeer, let me apologize for that. I want to go ahead and get into this interview so that people can get to know you. So go ahead and tell the people who you are, where you're from, who's Wazeer.
Okay, first of all, thank you for having me. This is an amazing thing right now. I seen you doing it, like you said, with Brother Ben before, so I'm really excited to speak to your audience right now. And basically, I'm from Houston, Texas. That's where we at right now. That's the scenery you see behind me. And I'm a artist.
Oh, those trees? Those are Houston trees.
Yeah, those are A-Town trees. Those are native to the southwestern region of the United States. Yes, formerly known as Mexico. But yeah, we out here in Texas. But yeah, I'm a rapper, producer, filmmaker, and I consider myself just an overall creative. So I have ideas, usually in this car right here, and I'm riding around, and then I make them. That's what I do. So I just try to just master my different skills, and they tend to feed off of each other, and that's what I do. That's what I do.
I'm gonna definitely.
Thank you so much for saying you like it, because you've been showing a lot of love.
Because when I saw, like, so okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say how I found out about Wazeer. It was your Stan song. Somebody, a brother or a sister posted it on their IG, and so I said, first of all, this is dope. Who's this? Like, but who's that? Because you know what it was? It was I know exactly when it was. It was right when Minister Farrakhan got banned from IG, and so there was because that's when the song came out, and it was like so they did like this little video. Like they were doing like a video Stan challenge, and I was like, oh, first of all, like the song was just so good. So I was like getting on my thing. I was like, who is Wazeer? Who is that person? And so I found your page and was like, yo, this dude is funny. Like, is anybody else watching these videos? Like, dude's a clown. Like, you're not clowning, but a clown in the sense of like, it's just so thoroughly, it's just so many words I can say. Intellectually, the intellectual humor is at a 10. Just the comedy of it is at a 10. The one where you did you were floating, you were flying, I was like, yo, but why are we not linked up so he can help this? Like, bruh, it's going. I knew you. I don't know why I knew that these ideas were yours, but something is. I was like, this gotta be like. I don't know. Just something said that it was all you, and it's really dope. Like, I can't wait for like everybody to be like, yo, Wazeer. He's the jam. And I'm like, I do.
That's funny you say that too, that you knew that they was my ideas, because for a long time I've had a problem. Like, can you imagine, like, by the way, I shoot all of those in my apartment, right? So imagine me telling somebody else, like, okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to fall out of a plane. And they're going to be like, what are you talking about?
Like, I always had that problem. I don't understand.
Had that problem.
They're going to be like, I don't understand.
I was trying to tell people. So nobody would ever get my idea, so I literally had to work. I was in school since 2012, and I haven't really been able to do all of this stuff till this year. So I literally had to teach myself how to do it, just because I couldn't convey these ideas to anybody.
So you went to school for?
I went to school for audio engineering and filmmaking, and I graduated maybe like 2 years ago.
So one, we're gonna go ahead and
looking at now,
we're gonna give your kudos to you. Oh, wait, you writing a thesis?
Right. No, I'm saying the bars for breakfast is like my thesis.
Oh, it's like your thesis. Look, it honestly, heck, if you submitted it for, for your master's, I'm pretty sure you could get it. I mean, like, you never know until you try, because as an actress, I started school in 2007, and I left school in 2012. And I say left because I did not graduate. I didn't graduate because I just decided to leave. I was like, I had one more semester left, and all of my friends were graduating. I was like, I'm not staying in Podunk, Orangeburg, South Carolina by myself. So I'm pretty sure I learned everything I needed to learn. And so I left. And guess what? She got her 2-year contract with Virginia Repertory Theater. So like I did learn all that I needed to do in order to, because talent is innate. But how to hone that talent, I did learn all the things necessary to go out there and pursue my career and be successful in it. Now, I'm going to say you're doing a stupendous job. I think you're doing a great job with everything you learn. So that degree is paid. It's doing good.
Thank you.
A lot of us are saying, we don't have to go to the school route, which I do agree with as well. You don't necessarily have to go to a university. Did you go to a university?
No, I went to community college actually. And the reason I did that, because I was at a university, but the program was very it was theory based. It wasn't very hands on. And I was interning at a studio, and they told me about the community college, and I was like, and I don't know about you, but a lot of my friends were really smart, right? Mm-hmm. So they had a little bit of like, oh, I'm going to this state school, I'm going to this private school. So when I decided to go to community college, they come with the stigma. You don't have a football team, we don't have Greek organization. It's not the college you want to go to when you're in high school. You planning on going to college, but I had to swallow that pride. It was the week before the semester started, and I was like, I want to know how to do this. I want to do theory.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, why I'm going to pay you thousands of dollars to theorize when I can go and actually create? That's insane. And you know what? That was the biggest blessing and the best thing you could have done, because it literally shows in the work. Like, where was my community college?
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
Jeez, I love state now.
I was dropping videos and albums that whole time, but that was my projects for school. So yeah,
getting A's, honing craft, creating content. That's super dope. Well, all right. I want to see what inspires you to create the things that you do, the music that you create, because it is not your norm music that we're hearing today on the radios.
Right. And I would say that's a good way to phrase it. Like, what inspires me to make that kind of music? I think it's just because that's the type of art I was always drawn to. Like, if an artist, I'm like all kinds of artists, of course. I'm from the South, so I grew up on Wayne. I grew up on even Lil Jon and the East Side Boys and all that kind of stuff. Just, we would call it ratchet and party music. I grew up on that.
That's what it is.
But the music that actually,
I like it.
Yeah, the music that actually spoke to me, though. Right. The music that actually spoke to me, though, was probably like Lupe or J Electronica or certain early Kanye West.
Yes.
Stuff like that was always, and I always enjoyed like the high art of it paired with the social commentary. So if somebody was very creative and very technically skilled, but also, speaking on the world, I was blown away. And I never wanted to make my own stuff. I didn't want to make music and stuff until I was 18. So I didn't grow up wanting to do it. In my childhood years, I grew up in the Nation of Islam. My grandpa was in the 70s. They was going to the mosque in Houston. My grandpa and his brothers. My parents joined in the 80s. I was born in the 90s, so my father was going to the Million Man March. That's one of my earlier memories. My mama went to the Millions Women's March, or we all, as a family, we went to the Million Family March in like 2000, I think, whatever year that was, 2005. I don't remember, like
something like that.
Years old. You know what I'm saying? So this is my.
Did you go in 2015?
Say that again.
Did you go in 2015?
I went in 10, 15. I was there, and that was a crazy full circle moment. Yeah, were you there too?
Yeah. I had just
At the
moved.
same time.
Yes, I had just moved back to Richmond, Virginia, and we're not gonna get into my health story because that's a long story. You can go catch it on the IG. You can go catch it someplace else. But yeah, that was the first, you know, convention that I went to like in like years, and that just reignited, you know, because we're nation babies unite. But yeah, so that was the first thing I went to in forever, and it was like, yo, this is it slowly but surely like that's what brought me back. But I didn't listen to Lupe Fiasco. You know what's like? You know what? I had friends that even so. I'll say this. So being a nation baby and being a conscious person, I still wasn't even listening to really conscious music. Unfortunately, I was out there listening to the foolishness. But I did rock with Kanye. I did rock with Kanye. Um, you know, Pharrell's latest album that came out with the Lemonade song with Rihanna. That was a decently conscious album. It was decently conscious. It wasn't like it wasn't, you know, fodder.
Right, and Pharrell is that's the other thing too. Some artists are conscious, but Pharrell is just a positive energy in general. Whether he's saying something conscious or not, he just his tone and his vibration is always just a healing. He has a healing tone to him. You know what I mean?
He may be a secret Buddhist. He may be a secret Buddhist. He's got him. He's always super duper calm. Yeah. No, so
always bowing.
Yeah, like I mean, I love that about him too. I love that about him. What I want to ask you, I wanted to see, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I know where I see you. To the moon.
Oh, okay. I know, right?
There's no limit.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, what year is it? It's 2019, 5 years.
You want to go? Well, you want to? Well, this year is almost over. So, do you want to go from this year? Or you want to go from 2020?
We can go from 20. We can go from 2020. So,
I mean, it's up to you.
You know what? I see myself. Yeah, I see myself gaining just more eyeballs on what I'm doing. People that are tuned in to what I'm doing, because I'm not anti-industry really, but I feel like it's just not necessary anymore to go through the labels and things like that anymore.
It's not.
That's why everything is so direct to consumer. Like what we doing right now, they probably would have did on some public access TV station, but now we doing this right here. It's just as powerful as if it was on CNN or something right now.
Hey, so, give me that.
This could have been 106 and Park back in the day. So this platform, stuff like that, this is the future. So in 5 years from now, I'll have a direct relationship with the people that enjoy what I do. Just like now when people see me working on the bar first, they're like, okay, when is that dropping? What is this? Or I'll let them hear something. It'll be like that, but it won't just be video content. It'll be like my live show installations. Because I have ideas for live shows, but they're going to be more, just like my videos are kind of more than just music videos. Mm-hmm. My live show is going to be more than a live show. It's going to be like this whole interactive technological thing that's going to happen. So I will be in that world. I'm going to also be involved in the VR space, like virtual reality space, where we're going to create these almost like, I think of them as, I'm probably giving away too much, but I it's like food rooms, to where it's like, it will be like an experience that goes along with song. And then I also see myself, I have some movie ideas I want to do. So my
well, like, so you're gonna be you hitting me up?
Yeah. Oh, whatever I do.
Can she get a role? I do drama. I do comedy.
Oh, how to like? Oh, say it again.
I said I do drama, comedy. I really do all. I mean, I do it all. She's a powerhouse.
I need to consult you on that. You are. I can tell by your spirit too. You have your source is very strong. There's a lot behind that.
God is good.
I can't wait to see what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gonna see? I'm working, bro. I told you I put a lot on my plate, and so I really just gotta execute.
Oh,
that's what we're doing right now.
Killing it. But yeah. Oh, I also want to touch the world. I want to get my foot in America, of course, but then I want to go all over the world and just do what I do everywhere. So that's why I see myself in 5 years. my whole goal in general. Just like the person who decided, like, oh, we could project. When they figured out cameras, it was like, oh, we could project this on the wall, and then people can come in the room and look at it. That was new technology. I just want to do that for my era. Like, what is going to be the next thing?
Big thing
for entertainment.
I believe that you will, and I can't wait to see what it is. And I'm so thankful that I know who you are, so that I can be I can see everything. And I'm like, yo, my daughter loves you, as you can see from that dedication video that we did, our video. Like, that's the thing about your music. Your music, it resonates with all ages. So that cleanup that I did the other week, I had you playing for like the first 45 minutes to an hour, probably like the first hour. I just had you, you was out there playing for the, yeah. And it's funny. So when they heard Stan, it was like, oh yeah, the older man, the older brother, he was probably like 60 something. He was like, oh yeah, I know that, and he get the bump, and I said, that's how I hear. Yes. What? Yes. I wish I would have been able to record that, but I was working, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, helping organize. But like, it really resonates through all of the ages, and I love that you don't necessarily, you don't use a lot of profanity. Even the profanity that you use is not so. I just love it. It's not vulgar to me. So like, I literally play it and have no worries with who's listening. I know they probably about to get some, not even probably, they're about to get some nuggets if they're listening. So before I dated a producer, I didn't listen to music how I listen to music now. And it's so crazy. I know how you listen to music because you are a producer and artist and everything else. And most people just listen to the music. They're not listening to the words. Like, people have known songs for 20 years and finally go and look at the lyrics and say, this is what I've been singing? What the hell? This is devil music. It's like, yeah. Right. So if the people are actually listening to what you're saying, oh, they about to get some gems. One of my favorite songs of yours is, oh gosh, how does it go? I can't think of the words, but is it mini gone? Oh gosh, mini came out. I'll be over here. I'm like, bro, that song is so. It's like that. It's like that. It's like, I don't want to say metal because it's not really metal, but it's like scream music. It's like that scream music, which I rock with. Some like my love for music is very expansive. I mean, it goes from classical. One of my favorite genres is country. I sing a lot of country music, but pop, rock. I mean, I love music. And when I heard that song, I said, yes, he's my kind of guy. He likes that music too. It's so, I'll be like, Marigami, you can't. You gotta calm down. You're in public. They're looking at you.
That song is interesting because when I got the craziest reaction when I played that for like my closest friends at the time when I made that.
I can believe
I played it for two different people. Both of them, one of them known me since I was 12, and the other one is like one of my closest friends. Mm-hmm. One is a brother, one of them is a sister. Both of them cried, which is strange because they see me every day. So then they looking at me like, what's going on? Like, they were just blown away. So that's not even a sad song, right?
So wait, they cried happy or sad tears?
They were just happy. Say it again.
Were they happy tears or sad tears?
They were happy tears, but they was just overwhelming tears, I think. Because they were just like, they know me, so they know that what it took for me to get to this level of execution, like I did,
how really great it was. So they were like blown away, like wow, like bro, this is what's in you.
Because it's so many layers to that song. It's like, it's a metal song. Because I used to actually, when I was in high school, I dated a girl who was really into metal music, and I didn't know nothing about that at that time. So I was like, oh, nah, that's some, we grew up, oh, that's some white people stuff.
What's that?
So I'm like, nah, but then she put me on to it. But in reality, we started rock. That's black music.
Sir.
Black music. So
bruh, what did we not start? What did we not start?
Let's keep it, you know.
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
You keep digging, you just keep finding more.
It's like,
you know what I mean? And that song is about that. That song goes from, the first verse goes from me, and then it goes back 4 generations every line. Every line I go from my father. Then when I say when his daddy, then I say his father. Then all the way to my great-great-grandfather.
I need to look at the lyrics.
Each line is going first. Yeah. I don't think I put the lyrics out yet, but each line goes from that. And then the second verse is just about all kind of stuff, slavery, all kind of stuff. But it really doesn't matter what it's about because, like you said, people hear songs for 20 years don't even know what it's about. But I feel like that subconscious, it sinks in. That's what resonates with people because it's based in history. It's based in family history, based in history of our people. And basically the tone of it is everybody couldn't go through what black people went to and get to the point where we are as a people. We are still the people influence in the world. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you got that. So it's like, many can't rock. Many couldn't do it. And then, you know, it was influenced also by somebody died. I'm actually wearing the shirt.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Look, I need to get that.
Yeah, link in my bio.
Okay, bet. No, link in the bio.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah. People get scared of this shirt. It's not what it looks like.
They're like, I'm not wearing that devil. That's the Grim Reaper.
This just represents all our ancestors and how they got us across the river. All the things they sacrificed. That's all it's means.
That's beautiful.
Evil. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But thank you so much for liking it. Because when I do stuff like that, I'm scared. Like it's, you know, as an artist, you be scared to step out of your comfort zone like that. And people resonate. Somebody just DM'd me yesterday. Was like, bro, this song is hard. But randomly, just somebody, you know. So
I love that. Now I have a question because you posted on your IG story about I think it's outside. Is that what it is?
That song. The song outside.
Outside. Okay, yeah, but you know the video. And you were like, you said that, can y'all get the deeper meaning? And I'm like, I went back and I watched it. I'm like, it's going over my head. I don't know. Remember? Yeah, you said it had a deeper meaning.
Oh, yeah. My clothes. See, I dropped it on the 4th of July, right? So I felt like the guy barbecuing was America, right? And look how, like, frolic he was dancing, how happy he was, acting all whimsical, goofy almost. And I'm preparing this meal, but then when I reveal to you what I'm eating, it's like the head of a black person, which was me too. That's why it kind of gets lost in translation. If I would have got a Caucasian to play the barbecue guy, I think it would have been more clear. Just like Donald Childish Gambino when he did This Is America, he was playing America, but he shooting all these black people. It got lost in translation. People just saw a black man shooting black people. So in the same way, I'm playing America in this. And it's right. So it's my birthday. That's why I'm so happy. It's 4th of July.
Your birthday's 4th of July?
Huh?
Your birthday's 4th of July?
4th of July. No, 4th of July is America's birthday.
Oh, so you're saying, I'm America. Look, you might have should have said, I'm America.
Exactly. So that's what the idea was. And then it was dropped on 4th of July, and it was just basically like,
the video was still very. The video itself was still entertaining, and I still liked the video. But when you asked if we understood the deeper meaning, I didn't. I was like, I was just entertained. Darn it, Wazeer, why are you asking me this? And I was very upset that I didn't get it. And I was like, dang, I'm supposed to be able to get this.
Yeah, nah. I just like doing that. That's why I say I try to do things at the same time. I just want it to be fun and entertaining. That's the consistent. It's always gonna be fun and entertaining, and it's always gonna have a deeper meaning. So if you want to pay attention to it, you can. But if you don't, it really don't matter. Like,
because you're still gonna be entertained.
My birthday one, right? Even my actual birthday one is March 19th. That's the one that dropped my birthday. Falling around, decorating my apartment on my birthday. That's just fun for me, hurting myself. Like little kids, like children, like that when they watch it. Like,
wait, is that up?
Like, you know what I mean? Huh?
You already posted that video?
Yeah, it's one called Birthday Boy. It came out on my birthday.
Oh, I gotta go back and watch that.
Oh, you gotta watch it. Like, I'm like decorating my apartment on my birthday, but I keep hurting myself. But the point is, no matter what happens, you finish the job kind of thing. And I just go through, and it just represented everything I went through in my life, and still got to the age of 26. Still got, well, everybody goes through in life, but you still gotta finish the job. Finish the job. So by the end of the video, I still get my birthday decorations up, but I got a cast on, I got an eye patch on. But I'm.
He said, but he did it though. Okay, yeah, I gotta watch this.
So it's always something, That's what inspires me, Just.
I mean,
entertainment.
And I watch your videos trying to decipher them. I'm about to just start messaging you. Didn't get this one, no, bro. I need to know. Because I like to know the deeper meaning. So although I know you said that you grew up listening to nothing, well, not listening to nothing, but conscious rap really resonating with you, especially because of the lineage you come from. But even with that being said, I guess, I'm going to probably answer my own question, but you may go a different route. But you still could have taken the route, because there's plenty of conscious people that don't do conscious entertainment. So as an artist, what made you still go that route, even though it's, what you resonate towards? You still could have, because you're so creative, you could have still just been like, hey, I'm not going to say nothing bad.
No, and you're hitting it right on the head, because I have a specific thing that led me to doing the type of music I do. So, yeah, you're right. It's not as obvious as you would think. Well, I guess it kind of is once I tell you. But okay, so the first music I was making was not conscious. I was just when I was learning how to write, I couldn't choose what I was writing about. I don't know if when you first started making music, you realized I was just trying to make punchlines to make my friends laugh. So I couldn't decide, like, okay, I'm about to write about how I came up as a child. I couldn't sit there and write how that went. I just would bounce around random punchlines. I didn't have control of my skill set yet.
No direction.
So at that time, I would just have, I had guns. I had bars about shooting guns. I never seen a gun in my life. It was just literally to make my friends laugh. So on money, I was extremely poor. Like this was just learning how to rap in general. And during this time, I was uploading these songs I was in college when I told you I was at university. Mm-hmm. I was uploading these songs to YouTube. And I was doing it over just random beats, a Wiz Khalifa beat, a J. Cole beat, any beat I would find online. I'm recording it to my laptop, just getting ideas out, and then making my friends laugh. Because at this time we out of high school, but I'm still sending it to them. They laughing, this is funny. At that time I didn't want to be an artist, but I have a musical background. I played trumpet for like 7 years before that, so it was very easy.
My brother played the trumpet.
See, it's always some kind of connection going on. So yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So during that time, but around that time is when my parents found out I was doing the music. And nobody knew. I wasn't promoting it to them. I didn't have them on social media. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just, this is funny. My parents found it and was like, they think I'm living this crazy life because the stuff I'm talking about in my songs. I'm like, literally, I'm just like,
they like, son.
And then and then so during Christmas break, let's fast forward. During Christmas break of that semester, I would link back with my high school friends. We all, everybody comes home for Christmas break. We're around each other and we start rapping for my friend's cousin. And she was like, man, y'all good. Y'all should be like a rap crew or something. We was like, we should be a rap crew. So we started a group. And then so that played its course. And then my father was like, he wanted me to make an EP for Kwanzaa. So this is a year later. Kwanzaa was coming around. He was like, yo, I want you to put some music out that's conscious that you could do at the Kwanzaa event because I want you to perform. And I was like, okay. Like, I was like, it ain't nothing for me to do that. I tell you, I made the whole EP in I started it on a Thursday at the studio. I finished it, I think that Saturday morning. I didn't leave the studio because I started writing and I just couldn't stop. I was like, oh, this is me. It was like my voice. You know what I mean? Like, it was just coming out of me. It's like, oh, all these songs I'm writing so fast. I'm like, what is happening? And I was like, oh, that's the part of my person. Because when I grew up, people didn't know I went to the Mox in high school. People didn't know until I was a senior in high school that I was a Muslim. I just never told nobody. I was just like, I just never, I'm just me. I'm just, my first name is Camille. So they just knew me, oh, that's just crazy, Camille. I was getting kicked out of class.
So it's Camille Wazeer?
Camille Wazeer is my name.
Okay.
So Wazeer is my middle name. So so people would just laugh, and I was non-threatening. I was the funny person. but my jokes always had some commentary snuck in there. I would always do that. So when I started writing from that aspect musically,
it was
like, this is my voice. It was on after that, and I left the group after that. I was like, y'all, I gotta leave the group. I gotta do this. This is. I gotta do this, and that's what I've been doing ever since. Yeah.
You know what?
That's what I've been doing.
That really resonates with me as well, because everybody always known that I was a Muslim, but as a Muslim, I found it. I was like, well, you know what? Okay, so there's a letter that you write to be a registered Muslim in the Nation of Islam. I wrote my letter the first time at 15 years old. It didn't pass, so I was kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna rewrite it. I'm being told to write it because I've known since I was 4 years old that I was going to act, but I didn't know how I was going to really be a proper Muslim and do what I'm supposed to do and still make it in the industry. And this is literally in the past, the big top of the year, probably since literally probably since January, that I realized that, Mariam, you have to do what you're supposed to be doing for your people. Yes, you can be an actress. You know what? It wasn't. It was 2 years ago at Savior's Day, and Minister Louis Farrakhan said, the singers and entertain, all y'all, do what you do, but do it for Allah. And I was like, oh, we don't, because I had to realize my mission was not my mission wasn't his mission. I don't have to give up entertainment. I don't have to do that. And I kept thinking that, and I was like, what? And so when he said that, I said, oh, okay. But even still, after him giving me that message, I still wasn't doing it the way that I was supposed to be doing it. And now when I really accepted it this past January, that's why my plate is so full, because the ideas won't stop coming, and I don't want them to stop coming. But it's like, okay, now I have to have the time to actually, there's literally so many things on my plate that are just all for Islam and educating and entertaining. It's ridiculous. But inshallah, I'll be able to start to get these things out, because everything is getting worked on at one time. So it's like, okay, some of the One Woman show is complete. Some of the Islamic cartoon is complete. We've got the idea for the Islamic sitcom. Not really a but our age demographic. Oh, you kind of think a different world, but there's not going to really be set in a college. I got the book. I guess I can say it on here. I don't know if I already told her about it. You like, no, I told you stuff. You got to remember. You know what? I'm going to say it because it's going to continue to hold me to it. But I'm doing a Dr. Ava biopic. And what I'm doing for Savior's Day, I'm going to do like an 8 to 15. Yeah. I'm going to do an 8 to 15 minute trailer. And it's going to So it's not going to be, the biopic isn't going to be about her whole life. It's going to be just about the first year of her finding Islam, finding the nation. It's going to be about that, just that time period. It's going to be succinct to that time period. And the thing is, I've told her personally, and so it's like it has to get done. Like it has to get done, because I looked her in her face and told her, and she's like, okay, all right. And I'm like, of course I'm playing Dr. Ava. I'll be playing the titular character, but I'm trying to find my Minister Louis Farrakhan. Like I'm still writing the other characters into it, and the reason I'm only going to make it about 8 to 15 minutes, and I want this trailer to be super, 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 super dope, because it's self-funded. When I premiered at Savior's Day, who wants to help make this into a feature film? You can donate. Here's the Cash App. So because we need funding, so it can be super legit, and we can get everything. I want to go on location in New York, so because I'm gonna basically be making Atlanta look like New York. I want to go on location to New York, and really, one thing that really, for me, that I was just like, my mind was blown. Like, first of all, our history in the nation is so rich and so deep. Why? And we have so many talented people. Why ain't nobody else trying to play? Like, where is Minister Louis Farrakhan biopic? Where is all of this stuff? Where are books about these people? Like, these people are dope. These people are awesome. I'm so thankful that they're still here, that to inspire me and give me the knowledge that I need. So I said, oh, well, Mariam, I guess since Allah put that thought in your head, it's time for you to execute. I was like, oh, okay. Yes, sir. So those are some of the
Absolutely.
things. Yeah, those are some of the things going on.
I've been wondering the same thing. Why we don't have biopics? Why we don't have, like, all you
Textbooks.
It's so much. But you know what? It's just we the ones that got to do it. Us, Doctor. What's his name, brother D. Rowe.
Yeah.
You know him, brother D. Rowe in Chicago. Where's he from? What's his name? Yeah. But anyway,
I was thinking somebody else in somebody else in New York.
Brother Golden Child. You know Golden.
Well, he's in Chicago though. Golden Child. Yeah.
I'm just saying it's gonna be all of us that do it. The ones that's gonna do it. It's gonna be us that do it.
Yeah.
I think we just have to.
You know what we need to do? Like what I'm going to do, because I'm just going to start reaching out to everybody. I'm gonna be like, yo, if you want to be a part of this, let's go ahead and pick a spot so we can meet up and just start creating things. It's just for our nation's history. Because we wouldn't be where we at without it. So I realized that now. I said, I would never turn my back again. Because I did. You can listen. I'll tell you about that later. And I'm so thankful that Allah didn't leave me out into the wind by myself. Whoo, boy, it's cold out there.
Yeah, I realize that too. I don't think even when we are turning, you ever notice how you ever seen a dog try to hide and they just hide their head?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see them, or like a baby will do like that. They think you can't, like peekaboo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we think we turning away, but we still. You know what I mean?
So, especially if you're a nation baby, because most of your family's still in it too.
Yeah.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So
you ain't got nowhere to go.
I remember one time I tried to literally. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be atheist. You know what? Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you how dumb it was though. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be atheist. So I'm going through my atheist life of being atheist, and the whole time I'm thinking, man, I wonder what God think about me being atheist. The whole time.
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Because a lot like, child, if you don't sit your little behind down.
I should pray about being atheist.
I should pray about me. Oh my God. It's your original. Sir, who is the original man? The Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. You can't turn away from God. It's impossible because you are God. So you like, well, I keep thinking about God. That is funny.
You know, so it's just like,
bro, you should do a video. Okay, but you gotta do that. That now has to be a song in the video because that's hilarious.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying. I figure out how to do that. Yeah, because it's stuff I try to incorporate that kind of stuff because it's like I think especially the youth need to hear that because I know that I wonder what it's like being because I didn't have social media when I was like 16.
Why are you talking to me? Why you say you as if I'm like 12?
I don't know how old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay, I don't know. You could have told me you was 19. I don't know how you know.
Thank God for that melanin.
So I don't the melanin.
Yes.
Has yet to crack. Black has yet to crack. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like I think the youth need to hear that, but they know they doing better than we are because they active on social. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say friend.
But I know I was supposed to drop it. But anyway, yeah. So I'm inspired. I can't wait to see that biopic you talking about. We need that.
Pressure's on. All right, so that is not the last question. The last question is, when are you coming to Atlanta to perform for the people? I guess you know what? Yeah. I guess I gotta help put that on, huh? I said I guess I gotta help put that on, which I'm totally willing to help put that on.
Whenever you want to put it on.
All right, so I gotta figure it out. Yeah. One more thing, I put some more food on my plate, but it's okay because I really want you to come out here because you're so dope, and I may even perform myself. You know what? I guess that's what I should. Yeah, okay, we're gonna just do like a conscious, awesome showcase. Duh. That was easy.
Let's do it.
That was really
I'm
easy.
Atlanta ain't that far either from you. I drove to last year, in like January. I drove to Los Angeles to perform one song. That's how. That's how.
But that's how you gotta be. You gotta be dedicated. How far is that drive?
So I'll try to Atlanta.
How far is the drive
Like
to
28 hours.
to where? To LA?
To LA, it was like 28 hours.
28 hours? Oh my God!
I
How
almost
far?
lost my life. I almost lost my life on that. But you know what?
Duh, because the longer you're on the road, the crazy things you see, people be trying to you be like, bro, I'm just trying to go perform my music, man. Dang, they don't know.
So, but you know, the day we got there, we went around and explored. I had to go see Tyler the Creator store, and I went to the Crenshaw store. I went to Nipsey store, and guess that was
the day that I saw. I be watching your thing. I be watching your stories.
Can you believe that? Oh, you did. You watched my story. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that was. Think of how that lined up. I didn't know that was gonna happen. It was just like.
So it was like it was packed out there.
It was crazy. Yeah. Well, now when we got there, it was before it started. The show what we was doing was that at the same time, but we was there when they was still setting up and stuff. It was like, yeah, Nipsey coming tonight. They cut the ribbon. Da da da. He released some victory lap, and I was like, what? I had somebody with me. One of my bros, Joseph Barnes, who runs around with me everywhere. He an artist, super dope, super inspired. He teaches me a lot. I used to teach him when he was younger. Now he teaches me. I met him when he was in high school.
I bet. What's his name?
Now he teaching me stuff. Joseph Vons. Y'all check him out. Super dope. He's a producer, engineer, videographer. Exactly what I do, he do the same thing.
Yeah, so you do engineer. And do you mix?
I do now.
You've been learning.
I'm getting better with it. Yeah. I used to go to that's where I got my degree in, but I had my friend that I used to work with him at community college. He was mixing my stuff. But then I was like, I want to start doing it just so I can streamline it from beginning to end. Because I was already mixing my beats. Sunset, so it's getting a little weird.
I was about to say that. I was like, can you fix that sun in the back, please? Thank you.
I know, yeah. I was already mixing my beats. But so Joseph told me, he's like, bro, if you're mixing your beats, you can mix your voices. Just treat your voice like an instrument. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I just started mixing my own songs. Yeah. So I do that now. I mix my own songs.
That's what I inspire to do. I do want to do everything myself because, like you said, when you're trying to explain something to somebody as an artist, you know exactly what you want and you know exactly what you want to hear. And then, like, you're trying to, tell the person, and it's like, that's not really what I'm saying. It's almost there, but it's not exactly. It really, and it very easily does. So that's why I wanted that. But then it is also great to work with other people, especially seasoned people, because they of course catch the things that you miss. So, in the sense of engineering and all that.
That when I finish stuff, right, I shoot it to them and they'll tell me, oh, this, and I play it in the car. I also play it standing outside the car because I want to hear how it sounds with people when you're driving by people. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna hear how it. You know what I mean? I'll adjust the bass for this and that. So it's fun. It's a learning process. Things, I realize stuff don't have to be perfect right now. Like it's better to have the people grow with me in quality and because I could go pay some of my film friends to take my stuff to the next level. Mm-hmm. But I like this level we at where y'all seeing me do it and make things work. Like it's fun there, but like it's honest. I feel.
Well, but your stuff is really good. I mean. It's really good. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Next level. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad to see the progression because if I think it's great now, you can only continue to rise. So I'm very excited to see how much you grow, and I'm waiting to get on a song. So whenever you finally figure out whatever song that is that you're gonna put, me on the hook or give me the verse so I can. Ta-na-na-na-na-na.
I was my voice, by the way. You had me shook. You sent me your SoundCloud. I was like, oh, I gotta get the right track, but like you sing, like you actually like the tracks you want are actually really good tracks. So I'm like, I can't just send her nothing that's like.
Friend, thank you, because she be trying. I didn't have confidence in my vocals, as an artist. What you hear is what you hear, and I was like, It's like I knew I could sing, but I didn't know if other people. Because you know what, my voice has a duality. My voice and my speaking voice as well. So both. It's pleasant to hear, but after a certain amount of time, shut up. Your voice is annoying me.
That's just you. That's
I get tired of hearing myself. Like,
nah, you have a great voice. Like, nah.
friend, thank
I don't
you.
even want to compare it to anybody. I don't want to compare it to anybody, but anybody that you hear that has like, it's like you have a duality, like you say, but that allows you to have both smooth and powerful existing in the same voice, which is like, it's, I don't know how you're doing that, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't be knowing either. I let
Yeah.
I let the Lord use me. I say, use me, Lord.
Right?
Use me.
That's hilarious.
For real.
That's one of my prayers too. Before I make stuff, I always ask to use it that way. But
Well, you know, especially now being on the right course within creating stuff, you like. So I just had to write. So we're graduating. I wrote my. I'm about to give the people a little bit of something about me real fast because I'm about to tell you about it. So this time around, with deciding to write my letter, was after Savior's. It wasn't even immediately after Savior's Day. It was around. It was towards after Savior's Day, but it was probably like the end of March, and I was like, Mariam, what you waiting on? Because I felt like I don't have to be registered to be a good Muslim, you know, which you don't. But for me, I was like, this is what's going to save me because I was out there. I was all the way over there doing a lot. I was doing a lot. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna write. I'm gonna get into orientation class, and I'm gonna write this letter. And I said, when it was finally time to come write the letter, I was like, you know what? I don't really care how many times it takes me to write this letter. I'm gonna write it as many times as it takes. And I said, let's see if you're serious. It took me. My letter failed twice. It took me 3 times. And yeah,
wow.
I was. And so when I got it back, I think last Friday, I was in the car just crying with my daughter, and she was so happy because me and my daughter are like super tight, and like we just have a really awesome relationship to where I talk to her about just everything, and but still it's the dualities. It's like I'm a really strict parent. Like people be like, dang, she don't get to do because she ain't about to be out here wilding out. You lied. But then we have a really good friendship, mother daughter relationship. So anyway, she was like really invested, and oh my gosh, even so, her seeing the change in me and the way that I dress, everything. She's like, you know, mommy, I'm really proud of you, and I'm like, proud of you, boo.
Wow.
Yeah. So she was in the car.
Beautiful.
She was like, oh, but you passed, mommy. Why are you crying? I was like, because I'm so happy.
Exactly.
I say, yo,
Congratulations.
thank you. So y'all go. That's what I'm trying to get to, graduation. Look, I will start talking about something and go all the way to the left. So I'm doing a poem for graduation, and I had to write it because you know I be doing the most, and so I was like, dang, this posted. I have to have this in the next hour. I wrote that poem in. Allah blessed me to write that poem in 15 minutes. And it's actually really darn good. We need to say Allah. All right. I got the pen. I need here's the paper. Can you help? What we gonna write today? Oh, look at him. He using me. You got to let him use you. For real.
Subhanallah. Ain't that what you told me in the video?
Subhanallah. Yes, subhanallah. And that is how great is Allah. Hey, he better be like.
There we go.
Thanks.
I
Yes.
learned that.
Yeah.
Because you know, in the next week, you know, I'm not registered. So I was just always you know how people grow up in the Baptist church, they have their home church. So when I go to the mosque, I see everybody I've ever known stuff going. But you hear all praise due to Allah. You don't really hear
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, yeah, Alhamdulillah, or Subhanallah. So when I watched your video, I was like, oh, that's what that means. I've heard it, but I didn't know that's what it meant. I was like, oh, we just saying the same thing. Like, so I appreciate that. Now when I'm on the phone with my friends, I'm Subhanallah,
And it's ours. So I'm about to use our living. I love it. I mean, it's beautiful.
Right. And I think that's why our history needs to be as far as the Nation of Islam, because things are gradual. Certain like things that were in the the 30s, 40s, 50s, things are gradual, and that need to be laid out. And that's why some people might think, "Oh, y'all stopped doing that, or y'all started doing that. Why y'all?"
Mm-hmm.
No, there's a natural growth that's going on, and that needs to be addressed. Like so,
pushed
I like what you're doing,
and spread it.
I love it.
Thank you. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this interview for Music Discovery Monday. I really, really implore you all to go out and check out this man's page, check out his music, support, buy the products, do everything you can, and you're welcome. Again, it's Wazeer, Wazeer. What you going to get to people? What's your goodbye? Just you just going to check the deuces? He's like,
Just, hey, now what you want me to give him?
I mean, anything that you wanted the people to know, like last words.
Last words. No, I just appreciate you even having me on your platform. This is a beautiful thing. We have a lot in common, so that's why we're able to, they just go off on these.
And I'm gonna thank you too, friend, because you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know if I reached out. I think I reached out to you first, but you were just so responsive. It wasn't like. And I'm not about to, whatever, but like, you were just very, you reciprocated immediately. And I didn't have to like drag it out of you. It's like, I really,
no. That's because people tell me that, but I be like, I'm not, I know, I think, people think what I do is cool, but
your video is
like,
lagging.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not on, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm in see this car right here? I drive Uber. I'm a regular. I'm not.
I be driving. I drive Lyft.
I know where I'm at. I know. And then I love people. This is what I do it for. One more quickly. I know we leaving, but you and your daughter dancing to, enjoying my song gave me my purpose. That's what I realized. That's why I make the music I make, because I don't have a memory like that of me and my mama dancing to a song together. I don't know if many people do. Because it's such a generational divide.
But I have one now.
Especially with rap music, that's a memory your daughter gonna have forever. And that, I was like, what in the world? That's why I'm doing this. It's like content that all the generations, and it brings the family together. The family. And I was like, that's what I'm supposed to do. So that gave me my direction from then on out. Now I know what I'm doing. That gave me like you gave me my mission in that video. I don't even know if you knew that.
I didn't.
My mission is to bring the family together.
Well, guess what? Mission accomplished. And you're just going to keep on doing it.
Thank y'all. Y'all tune in. More Bars for Breakfast coming soon. Y'all, you can stream me on any music platform, Tidal, of course, because it's Black owned, but y'all, Apple Music, Spotify, y'all have that. YouTube also. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Y'all the ones who made the song go as far as it did. So I just want to say thank you everybody who's been supporting me so far, and more to come.
Peace. All right. Peace. We don't have to end the call. I just need to stop recording. Okay. Once I figure that out. So all of this will be edited out. Me trying to figure this out. Hold on. It's my old lady face.
Man, that was fun. I've been doing interviews like every 2 weeks now.
Can I did for that radio station?
I don't. They told me it would be available, but I haven't seen it yet. And I don't know. It would just be audio if it is available. Oh man, oh my god.
Yeah, but I still wanted to hear it. I had because I feel like that was the same day of my reunion. Wasn't that in June?